Hey guys, today I got a parcel, so I'm going to do a bit of an unboxing, aren't we? I'm tired, Ludo. This is Ludo. Do you remember Ludo? Say hi. Look what I got. Okay, Ludo, you're going to have to go down. It's not so small anymore. Ta-da! I ordered this from Steve Trineri. He is a fruit grower in North Queensland, and he grows extremely tropical rare fruits, and he has a huge variety. I bought from him before, but since I've got everything, well, 90% of things planted in ground, I figured I'd just buy some rare, extremely rare fruit, I should say. Just different varieties of things that I didn't have, more of like collector items. I think I'm only going to plant a few of these in ground because some of them are actually quite tropical, so I won't really be able to grow them here in my subtropical climate until they get a little bit bigger and their root structure is a bit more stronger to handle our mild winters. Anyway, so I'll open her up and see what we got. I think I ordered quite a few. There's supposed to be 3 boxes, but only 2 have arrived so far, so we'll see. Ooh, okay, so that's how they've come. The box was delivered this way because all the weight is on the bottom, so it's kind of, I guess the postman know to keep it standing upright. Whoa, look what we have here. I can't even remember half of these fruit that I ordered. All I know is they're good ones, and quite a few Jawatacabas as well, I think. Okay, he sticky taped the hell out of these, all in the back and all on top of them, just so they're really sturdy and just like stuck together, which is really good. So I've just spent 5 minutes cutting them all up. Okay, let's just go one by one. Box number 1 done. So this is a Jawatacaba. This is the, excuse how I say this because I'm not still learning these ones, Ojo del Boy. So I know this one is supposed to be one of the largest varieties of Jawatacabas. Like online there are some people that have them like that big, like much bigger than a golf ball. Then again, those are always, people always want to post their biggest fruit. So if they're even close to the size of a golf ball, that's still bigger than the normal Gremmel ones, right? So still very exciting. That's new flush. I think he's done a side, actually I don't even know what kind of graft they're called. It's like a side one. And then he cuts it off and then it continues to grow. And he's written cut date 27th of the 7th 2021, so I assume that's when he cut that, right? I think. And it's a Sabra as well. Yeah, so that's a Sabra rootstock, and then he's cut it, and this is the Ojo del Boy. Is there an L in that? Del Boy. Okay. Super excited about that one. I have no idea how to say this one. Basilia pyriformis, something like that. And then this one is the Basilia ramiflora. I don't know if it's Bakuria or Basuria. I know with the Garcinas people say Bakupari, but then I'm pretty sure it's Basupari. Anyway, so these are like the Burmese grape, Langsat, Duku, Tampoi, which I have only ever tried a Langsat, but it was a grown here in Australia Langsat, and I planted the seeds. Actually, I think this might be the Langsat one actually, because I have it planted in ground and it's growing quite well. So anyway, one of these is one of those, and one of these is a different kind. So these are going to be, I'm going to keep these in the greenhouse until they get quite large. Don't know if I'm even ever going to plant them here, because I don't know if I'm going to live in this property in a few years time. I need some bigger land. Okay, next one. Chupa Chupa. So that is the Matisia. I know this one because I had this growing a couple years ago in a pot, and it just kept getting eaten by bugs, mealy bugs and stuff. See, I think this plant, even that's got some. I think this plant just needs to be in the ground. Doesn't do that well in pots. At least that's what I found. So this is a round. I bought this one from the shop actually, which is very rare to find because I haven't seen it since. Like 3 years ago I found it in the shop. It's a round, hairy brown fruit. You cut it open, and it's bright orange, and it tastes like a rock melon, like very sweet, fresh. I bought a couple, so I put one in the fridge. It is so refreshing, really nice fruit. And it also grows off of the trunk, I believe, which I always love that kind of a look on trees like Jaboticabas. It just looks so cool to me. Also the Langsats and Duku, and they all do that as well, grow off the trunks. Okay, what do we got next? Golden soursop. Oh yeah, okay. I think that's just self-explanatory. I have another soursop I ordered. So I don't have a gold, obviously, which is why I bought one. Where is it? This one. Arusha. So this is another variety of soursop, but apparently I've read online quite a few people said this is the best tasting soursop. Look at that nice healthy new flush. It's quite tall actually. Yeah, so I'm probably going to grow these here, and if this branches off, I may even do my first ever graft with one of these, because I have 2 soursop trees. Both are quite large. One is fruiting prolifically and the other one has not fruited at all. So I think I might graft some of these if they branch off on my other soursop. Okay, what have we got? Santol. I have that one already, but I bloody love this fruit and this tree. Santol looks kind of like a mangosteen actually. Brown on the outside, furry, similar to the Matisia. We call this chupa, and sour segments, big seeds, and you just suck on the flesh on the seeds. And they use the rind in some parts of Asia. Like I think it's a bit bitter. They use it like pickling agents and in curries and things. But I love this fruit. So let it ripen because it's like yellow, and then as it turns orange, then it turns brown. You can wait because it's, you know, got a thick shell, and yeah, wait till it gets really brown and then have it, and it actually is quite sweet. So people say this is a sour fruit. If you let it go really ripe, it gets sweet and it's delicious. I love this. I've got it in ground and it's growing really well. So Aki. Oh, this is the Jamaican poisonous fruit. Okay, keen for this one. Yeah, I don't really know too much about it other than it's really poisonous, but it has become Jamaica's like national fruit. They eat it with so many different dishes, and I've heard it's really nice. It's like a nutty, creamy texture flavor. So excited to grow that one. I will be putting this one in ground because I know other people in my town are growing this. Kapuasu. So this is, what is this one? This is the white, like a white cacao. Another big brown fruit. Yellow, well actually it's more whitey yellow, So the cacao, yeah, you have red, yellow varieties, and I've got a cacao growing. It's growing amazing, but it is very tropical. This one is even more tropical. So I've already purchased this before and it has died on me. But then last winter, I had it in my greenhouse and it survived the whole winter. And right at the end of winter, I didn't keep up my watering and then it died. So I was really upset. I'm not gonna make the mistake another time. So yeah, I love cacao. The actual flavor of the fruit. I mean, I grew up overseas and we actually buy cacao beans and we have a plantation. So I've eaten so many cacao beans, just the actual fruit. It's delicious, and they're actually vary in flavor. I know people don't like that. I mean, people don't know that. They just think it'll taste the same and just make chocolate out of it. But the actual fruit to eat is really, really delicious. What have we got here? Fiji Longin. So this one is also ultra tropical. So I'm probably going to keep this one in the greenhouse for quite a while. This is like a tropical longan, I suppose. I've never had this, but they do grow this in Papua New Guinea, where I'm originally from, and people say that it's amazing. So it's kind of like a lychee, right? And I bought a big one as well. Oh yeah, here we go. So this is the giant one. So the size of this is similar to a golf ball and a little bit smaller, and then the giant is supposed to be golf ball and a little bit bigger size. So that is the different leaf structure. They look very, very similar, to be honest with you. So that's the giant and that's the normal. Maybe the giant, the ridges are a bit more prominent in this one. Yeah, it's a bit more smooth on the normal one actually. Yeah, they will definitely be staying in my greenhouse. Okay, and last one in this is the Ankala. Ankala. Now, this one is like the Asian avocado. Oh, there's some wind. Yeah, so it's a weird looking fruit. Kind of looks like an acorn, and it's pink, and yeah, people boil it or just seep it in hot water, and then you squeeze it out and it's got a creamy texture, very, very similar to an avocado. So yeah, I'm really excited to grow this one as well. I probably will keep that in the greenhouse as well for at least a couple of years. So yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit more research on these so I can garner which ones will actually be staying in my greenhouse for quite a while, or which ones I can plant out. But yeah, okay, this video, oh, that's already 11 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna stop that there and we'll open the next one, another one.